Hello everyone and welcome back to the Chess Media channel. Today we're going to be flying the Boeing 737-800 BBJ2 configuration. Today we're going to be flying with the Microsoft, I'm very used to fly with Microsoft provided ATC services, but no. Today we're going to be flying with the BeyondATC add-on, and we're also going to be using Active Sky next for our weather generation, and we're going to be also using FS to crew as an assistant for today's flight. Today's flight is gonna be not too long. This flight, this leg at least, will be pretty short, about 40 minutes of flight, maybe even less. We are expected to fly and climb about to 17,000 feet. With that being said, let's go ahead and jump right into the cockpit and
checked.
Let's start setting up.
Roger.
Very good. Yeah, let's let the okay, so battery going on, and the configuration horns on because my physical throttle was all the way up. Okay, so front power on and the parking brakes are set. Okay, parking brakes set. Let's let the aircraft to initialize. Let's get our flight platform, the sim brief here on both sides. Pretty short flight, as you can see. It's into a one screen. Okay. Oxygen my side, tested 100%. The first officer side, tested 100%. Let's see the lights. Mine's all good. IRS need to align. Very good. Lights and switches. All good. Let's go into the FMC. So we're gonna be using our last known position for this, and we're going to be loading up the sim brief route. So let's set sim brief payload, let's set sim brief fuel, let's select the RT request.
I'm out for the walk around.
So these are. Let's test the horn configuration on, but it did sound okay. So one, perfect, good. Both are working perfectly fine. Back onto the FMC. Let's load the route. Route uplink is loading up. Let's get our tablet. Where is the iPad? Okay, there is our iPad. So route data uplink, let's go ahead and activate it. Let's get our flight plan. Alright, so we're gonna be expecting departing via runway 25, hit execute, and we're gonna be direct to Axis, direct Vesak and direct Tonka. Then we're gonna be arriving via Star via Tonka 1 Bravo, Tonka 1 Bravo, Tonka 1 Bravo. Okay, and we will be expecting runway and we're probably gonna get Arnav. That transition we're gonna be getting from the ATC. Okay, let's reset our altimeters. Altimeters are all resetted. Good. Okay, so for the performance, so to take a fuel plan, that's gonna be 8 tons of fuel. For the reserves, that's gonna be, let's set it to
Hi, the security and safety
1.
check are all done. Are we good to start boarding?
Yes.
Thanks.
Passengers bus is coming.
Okay. Justin's exported a flight that's going to be 58, and flight level 4 to this flight, that's going to be 170, and the cruise wind will be averaging at 262 degrees, and that's going to be at 04 knots. Temperature deviation, that's going to be a plus 13. So that means we're gonna be having that minus about -5. So ahead transition altitude will be 7,100. Let's hit execute takeoff speed. So we're gonna be planning for flap 5 takeoff. CG is 24.2. Trim will be 4.45. Those gonna be our takeoff speeds. V2 is 142. So let's set V2 142. Very good. Now onto the charts. So we would like to unload those. And let's import our current flight. So that's gonna be it. Good. So in case we're gonna be first to return, we're gonna be using an ILS 7 approach, okay? Okay, so I'm gonna set it to 073. And 070 on the first officer side as well. About the heading, we're gonna be setting up to runway 25. That's gonna be (253). So because we're gonna be first flying the runway heading. The 253 for the heading. Okay. Flight directors are on. Mine is Masters is slave, water throttle is armed, VNAV is armed, heading is armed. Onto the radios. So for the radios, for the nav, we're gonna be setting up to the localizer Here's in Matsapha, which is 109.70. Okay, so 109.70. We're gonna switch it off to active. Right. That's also gonna go ahead and turn onto some comms. So information comms. So we have approached 128.0. That's 0. Okay.
I'm back. No issues on the walk around.
50 radar. Night Chase 1 radio check.
Night Chase 1, readability 5.
Awesome. Good. We'll be almost all good to go. Everything is looking good. Okay. So in our destination, we're going to be expecting already 2, 3. Let's go ahead and tune also the ILS frequency in case we're gonna get the ILS 110.30 110.30 over the destination.
Pull up.
And let's prepare our departure brief. That's gonna be
Terrain. Pull up.
our first flight of the day. We got the distance which is required. Third non-thrust will be rated. Blitz currently on will be on. Frequency underway. Safety is not required, NTS is not required, and procedure will be via vectors. So let's wait for him to finish, and then we're gonna brief him.
Too low. Terrain. Glide slope. Bank angle. Approaching minimums.
Hi, here's the fuel slip.
Thanks.
Welcome. Have a nice flight.
Okay, let's go ahead and brief our FO.
Are you ready for the departure brief?
Go ahead.
Okay, it's going to be a standard pushback and start off the stand. Taxi route will be as assigned by ATC. It'll be a left seat takeoff, using rated thrust. Landing a flaps 5 takeoff. Anti-ice will be off. Above 80 knots, we will reject for fire, engine failure, loss of control, or wind shear. The crew member noticing the abnormality will clearly state the problem. I will call reject or continue. If the decision is to reject, I will close the thrust levers and disengage auto throttle, observe or apply maximum braking, raise speed brakes, apply maximum amount of reverse thrust consistent with conditions and bring the aircraft to a complete stop on the runway, stow the speed brake, and set the parking brake, advise the cabin, this is the captain speaking, remain seated, remain seated. I will then perform any necessary memory items or checklists as appropriate. If an evacuation is required, I will initiate the evacuation checklist. In the event of an engine failure after V1, we will continue the takeoff, rotate at VR, call positive rate gear up, and cancel the master caution. There will be no other calls below 400 feet. At 400 feet, I'll call for a roll mode, then call confirm the failure. If required, we'll perform any necessary memory items, climb at V2 to V2 plus 20 to 1000 feet AFL or TOCA, whichever is higher. Retract flaps on schedule. When flaps have been retracted at or above flaps up maneuver speed, call for level change if VNAV is not engaged. Set max continuous thrust, and call for the appropriate emergency checklist. We are under our maximum landing weight, so we are okay to make an immediate return. The departure routing will be via ATC vectors. No noise abatement procedures required. VNAV is armed. Flight directives are on. Mine is master, yours is slave. Navigation radios are set. The NOTAMs and the aircraft defect log have been reviewed. Any questions, comments, or concerns?
No questions.
Departure brief complete.
Very good. Let's go ahead and request our clearance. Sheffield Terminal ready, Night 1 ready to copy IFR clearance.
Night Chase 1, Sikufe. Expect runway 25, climb flight level 080 on runway centerline, then expect radar vectors. Sikufi VOR, squawk tree 751.
Expect runway 25, climb and maintain 080. Expect radar vectors, Sakefi VOR, squawk 3751, Night Chase 1.
Night Chase 1, read back. Correct. Call me back when ready for pushback or engine start.
Roger, Night Chase 1. She seems to be positive today. Okay, so can we expect if you are. Let's go ahead. If you are. Right. Okay, so let's go ahead and checklist.
Pre-flight checklist. Oxygen,
Tested 100%.
tested 100%. Navigation transfer and display switches. Normal, auto. Windows heat, on. Pressurization mode selector, auto. Flight instruments.
In 344 altimeter 1023 set.
Heading 344. Altimeter 1023. Parking brake.
Set.
Engine start levers.
Auto.
Pre-flight checklist completed.
Hi guys, here's the load sheet for you.
Thanks.
No problem. Have a safe flight.
Okay, so let's go ahead and start our FPU. As you can see, the FPU starting up. Let's switch over to the FPU.
Today, as you locate your assigned seats, please place your smaller items under the seat in front of you to provide more room for larger items in our overhead compartments. If you need assistance, contact the flight attendant. If you are unable to accommodate any item in the cabin, please bring it to the boarding
HS1 ready for
door. We'll check
push
it for
and
you.
start.
Also review the safety instruction card in your seat pocket. If you are aircraft calling for pushback, say call sign. Criteria.
The tower on HS1 is ready for push and start.
Night Chase 1, Matsapha Tower. Pushback and engine start approved. Face southwest.
Southwest, HS1.
Negative, face southwest.
Face southwest, HS1.
Hey guys, all packs are on board. Are we clear to close?
Yes.
Check.
Yes.
Thanks. Let me know if you need
Once again,
anything.
ladies and gentlemen, welcome on board our flight today. This is the lead flight attendant speaking. Please direct your attention to the cabin crew for important safety information. There is an instruction card in your seat pocket that illustrates the safety equipment on this aircraft. Regulations require compliance with this information as well as all crew instructions, lighted information signs, and posted placards. Fasten your seatbelt by inserting the metal tip into the buckle. Tighten by pulling on the belt. To release your seatbelt, lift the metal flap on the buckle. It is our policy that you keep your seatbelt fastened at all times while seated. Doors are clearly marked with exit signs and instructions for door operation. Each door is equipped with an escape slide.
4-star checklist.
Locate the exit
Before
nearest
start
you
checklist.
with the nearest
Flight deck
exit
door
gate.
closed and locked. MCP.
In an emergency, lights will illuminate
B2
the aisle.
142
The cabin
heading
is pressurized.
25
If
feet.
there is a loss of
Altitude
cabin pressure,
080.
panels will open and oxygen masks will appear.
Altitude 080.
Takeoff speeds.
V1 128. Rotate 131. V2 142.
CDU pre-flight.
Completed.
Rudder and aileron trim.
3 and 0.
Taxi and takeoff briefing.
Completed.
Anti-collision light. On. Before start checklist complete.
Sequence is 1, then 2.
Check.
Exiting the aircraft, place your arms around the cushion and hold on to the straps located on the back. This is a non-smoking flight. Smoking is not permitted in the cabin or lavatory. Cabin lights will now be turned off. Reading light buttons are located above your seat. Thank you for your attention.
Okay, are they gonna push us back? Okay, got it. Got it. Release. Remove.
Hello, Captain. We are ready for pushback.
Okay. We are ready too. I think I'm gonna add it really quick, the pushback, to make sure that the G6 will not
Departure checks
sink us
completed.
into the grass
Bypass
right there,
pin inserted.
back there. With G6 you never know.
Locking gear.
Okay, so quick edit pushback, please. And we would like, yeah, you see, we're not. Yeah. Okay. Oh yeah, that's gonna be about it.
Release parking brakes, please.
Parking brakes are released.
Commencing push. All engines clear. Start at will.
Attention number 1.
Starting engine 1. Oil pressure.
Please set parking brakes.
Parking is set.
Waiting your confirmation for a good engine start.
Starter cutout.
And we have one step
Number 1 stable.
Start engine number 2.
Starting engine 2. Oil pressure. Check.
What did you check for? Starter cutout.
Starter cutout.
And we have two stable.
Number 2 stable.
Okay, let's go ahead and confirm that.
Cockpit to ground. We have a good engine start. You can disconnect.
Unlocking gear.
Flaps 5. Control check complete.
Checked.
Before taxi checklist.
Before taxi checklist. Generators on. Probe heat on. Anti-ice off. Isolation valve auto. Engine start switches continuous. Recall.
Checked.
Checked. Auto brake. RTO. Engine start levers.
Idle detained.
Flight controls.
Checked. Checked.
Ground equipment.
Clear.
Clear. Before taxi checklist completed. Checked.
Clear left.
Clear right.
The tower Niches 1 ready for taxi.
Night Chase 1. Scenery at this airport contains unusable taxi pass data. Runway 25. Taxi at pilot's discretion.
Runway 25, taxi at pilot discretion, Niches 1.
Flight deck. Okay, thanks. Captain, the cabin is secure.
Okay, thanks. On the 25, then we're gonna be taxiing. Well, pretty short taxi. Before takeoff checklist.
Before takeoff checklist. Flaps.
Flap 5 green light.
Stabilizer trim.
4.4 units.
Before takeoff checklist completed.
Especially tower Niches 1 at runway 25 ready for departure.
Night Chase 1. Matsapha Tower. Fly heading 090. Runway 25. Cleared for takeoff.
Clear for takeoff, runway 25, Niches 1.
Approaching.
Priority procedure.
5.
Okay. Cabin crew, take your seats. Clear on the approach. Ready to go.
On runway 25.
Take off.
Thrust set.
Airspeed's alive.
80 knots.
Check.
V1.
Rotate.
Rotate.
V2.
Positive rate.
Climb.
Gear up.
Gear up. ...400 feet.
Night Chase 1.
What's up?
Contact Sikofi departure 128.0.
128.0 Night Chase 1. Pacific departure Night Chase 1, leaving 4,000, climbing flight level
Flaps up,
8,000.
set.
With you.
Night Chase 1, Sikofi departure identified. Climb to flight level 100.
Climb to flight level 100, Night Chase 1.
Night Chase 1, cleared direct Sikofi VOR. Resume own navigation.
Still the secure resume on navigation, Night Chase 1.
Negative, cleared direct Sikofi VOR.
Do the activity VOR, Night Chase 1.
Negative, cleared direct Sikofi VOR.
Yeah, well.
Cleared direct Sikofi VOR. Resume own navigation. Night Chase 1.
After takeoff checklist.
After takeoff checklist. Engine bleeds. On. Packs. Auto. Landing gear. Up and off. Flaps. Up. No lights. After takeoff checklist complete. Autopilot on. Happy to release the cabin crew. 1,000 to level.
Okay.
Night Chase 1. Contact Johannesburg West radar 118.5.
18.5, Night Chase 1.
Negative, Johannesburg West radar on 118.5.
118.5, Night Chase 1. Johannesburg West, Night Chase 1 at flight level 8,000, climbing 10,000 with you.
Night Chase 1, Johannesburg West radar contact, climb to flight level 170.
Up to flight level 170, Night Chase 1. Okay.
Okay.
Transition set standard.
Standard set. Passing flight level 079. Now.
Now let's take us to the cruising level.
flight level 100. Happy to release the cabin?
Okay. Okay.
Okay.
Portable electronic devices may now be used, with the exception of TVs, radios, two-way transmitters, or any other device in a transmit mode, as these devices may interfere with the aircraft's communication and navigation systems.
So we should be prepared for our arrival. And we're gonna be getting a runway according to the flight plan runway 43, right? Is that correct? Yeah, 2-3, that's gonna be the runway we're gonna be expecting to land on. Okay, so we have an RNAV and the ILS approach. Let's be set for both. So, for the ILS, the frequency gonna be 110.3.
Thousand to level.
And for the VUR, that's gonna be 112. Decimal 70.
Ladies and gentlemen, in just a few moments we'll begin our meal service for the flight. Please refer to the menu given to you on boarding for the 2 meal choices and your beverage choices available.
Alright, for the minimum, that will be 1
serve you efficiently and also for your
1,000.
safety. Thank you.
1,4,000. After the minimums. And 1,4,100 to go. 1,4,000 is set. Okay. So they set onto the FMC here. Fox Quebec Mike Alpha. Okay, so we want to mark your 5 nautical mile format, 10 nautical miles format, and then 13 nautical miles from the airport. Perfect. And let's go ahead and request forecast request. And we will be descending just in a few minutes. Let's go ahead and brief our so departure arrival will be via Storms. The approach altitude that's gonna be 3,000. Minimums is 1,4,000. We're going to be expecting the gate. Landing flaps will be 30, but let's see the airport for a moment. Yeah, flap 30.
Are you ready for the approach brief?
Okay.
The arrival routing will be via the ATC assigned star, complying with all published speeds and altitude restrictions. For an ILS approach, planning a flaps 30 landing. Final approach fixed altitude is 1,400 feet. Decision altitude is 1,400 feet. Missed approach altitude is 3,000 feet. Taxi route in will be as assigned by ATC. We'll be arriving at a gate. Descent speeds and navigation radios are set. Airport NOTAMs have been reviewed. Any questions, comments, or concerns?
No questions.
Approach brief complete.
Yeah, let's also do the descent checklist. That course my side 227.
227. Set.
That course your side 227.
After takeoff checklist. Engine bleeds. On. Packs. Auto. Landing gear. Up and off. Flaps. Up. No lights. After takeoff checklist complete. Check. Happy to release the cabin crew.
Okay.
Okay.
That course your side 227.
227.
Night Chase 1, Johannesburg West radar. Expect Tonk 1 Bravo, runway 23.
Expect Tonk 1 Bravo, runway 23, Night Chase 1.
Night Chase 1, Tonk 1 Bravo, runway 23. Report ready for descent.
Rider, Night Chase 1.
Night Chase 1, Tonk 1 Bravo, runway 23. Verify ready for descent.
Tonk 1 Bravo, runway 23, Night Chase 1 is ready for descent.
Night Chase 1, descend to 1,700 feet, QNH 1020.
Descent 1,700 feet, QNH 1020. We have to set the call sign though. Okay, so descend now, execute.
Night Chase 1, contact Maputo, approach 121.3.
Maputo approach on 121.3, Night Chase 1.
Negative, Maputo approach on 121.3.
121.3, Night Chase 1.
Negative, Maputo approach on 121.3.
121.3, Night Chase 1. Maputo approach, Night Chase 1, leaving 150, descending 017. With you.
Night Chase 1, Maputo approach, QNH 1020. Expect radar vectors for ILS runway 23.
Radar vectors, ILS runway 23, QNH 1020, Night Chase 1. I bet it's not that comfortable for the passenger, but start slowing down.
Flight level 100. Cabin crew, prepare for landing.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll be arriving at our destination shortly. If you are making a connection to another flight, please see the customer service agent meeting this flight or video monitors inside the terminal for connecting gate information. For your continued safety, flight attendants will now walk through the cabin to secure it for landing. We'll be collecting all service items, newspapers, and any other items you wish to discard or may not be taking off the aircraft with you. Also, in preparation for landing, please turn off all electronic devices. Stow these devices and all other carry-on items. Please use caution when opening overhead bins as items may have shifted during our flight. Please stow your tray tables and return your seats to their upright positions and check the security of your seatbelts. We will be landing shortly. Thank you.
Flight deck. Okay, thanks. Captain, the cabin is secure.
Thanks. Transition set altimeter 1020 set.
One 020 set, passing 3,800. Now.
Approach checklist.
Approach checklist. Altimeters. Thousand to level.
20 set.
1020 set. Approach checklist completed. Radio altimeter alive. Cabin crew, take your seats.
Flaps 1.
Speed check.
Flaps 5.
Flaps 1 set. Speed check. Flaps 5 set.
Okay, so we're passing lower than we usually would because the ATC instructed us to do so. We are gonna be landing on this street.
Chase 1. Leave Zakas, heading 345. Expect radar vectors for ILS runway 23.
Leave Star, heading 345. Expect radar vectors runway 23. Gear down.
Gear down.
Flat 15.
Speed checked. Flaps 15 set.
Chase 1. 4 miles from side 23. Turn right. Heading 175. Maintain 1,700 feet until established on the final approach course. Cleared ILS runway 23.
(1,700 feet until established. Cleared ILS runway 23. Night Chase 1.
Negative. Turn right. Heading 175.
1,700 feet until established. Cleared ILS runway 23. Night Chase 1.
Negative. Turn right. Heading 175.
Turn right. Heading 175. Night Chase 1.
Flight level 175 set.
Flat 30.
Speed checked. Flaps 30 set.
Tight Chase 1. Contact Maputo Tower 118. Decimal 1, have a good afternoon.
Maputo Tower 118.1, night chase 1.
Negative. Tower on 118.1.
118.1, night chase 1. Maputo Tower, night chase 1, inbound, ILS 23.
Night chase 1, Maputo Tower, continue.
Roger, night chase 1. Landing checklist.
Landing checklist. Engine start switches.
Continuous. Continuous.
Speed brake.
Armed.
Landing gear.
Down.
Flaps.
Flap 30.
Night chase 1, wind 170 at 5. Runway 2, 3 cleared to land.
To land runway 23, night chase 1.
Autopilot off.
Clear to land runway 23, night chase 1.
Night chase 1, request not understood.
Clear to land runway 23.
Approaching minimums.
Aircraft calling, did not copy.
Approaching minimums.
Clear to land runway 23, night
Final
chase 1.
approach fix. Height checked. Missed approach altitude not set. Minimums.
Night chase 1, did not copy.
Yeah, never mind that.
1,000 feet. Stable. .500 feet.
400. Glide slope. Glide slope. Glide slope. Glide slope. Glide slope.
Speed brake up. Reverser's normal. .60 knots. Auto brake disarm.
Night chase 1, exit left. Next available taxiway.
Exit left, next available taxiway, night chase 1. Over here. But it is a runway, so let's roll to the end.
APU on the buses.
Let's exit at Alpha.
Night Chase 1. Contact ground 121.7.
121.7, Night Chase 1.
Negative. Ground on 121.7.
121.7, Night Chase 1. To ground, Night Chase 1, ready to copy taxi to the gate.
Night Chase 1. Welcome to Maputo Airport. Say parking or advise if need assignment.
Night Chase 1 would like to request gate A1.
Night Chase 1. Say again, gate number.
A1, Night Chase 1.
Night Chase 1. Say again, gate number.
No.
Any gate is fine, Night Chase 1.
Okay, any gate, okay.
Night Chase 1. Gate Alpha 1. Scenery at this airport is incomplete, and a taxi route cannot be created. Taxi at pilot's discretion.
Okay. See via pilot discretion, Night Chase 1. You know what? Let's go ahead and request a follow me call. lights and doors.
Check. Cabin crew disarm doors and cross-check.
Okay, let's go ahead and request it. Ground power. To ground power. Turn off the APU. Shutdown checklist.
Shutdown checklist. Fuel pumps off. Probe heat off. Hydraulic panel set. Flaps. Parking brake
released.
Engine start levers
Cut off.
Weather radar off. Shutdown checklist completed.
Alright, so the reporting is requested by FS2 crew, which is pretty nice. Secure the aircraft. Secure checklist.
Secure checklist. IRS off. Emergency exit lights off. Window heat off. Packs off. Secure checklist complete.
Alright, so this is it for this leg. The second leg, I think maybe we're gonna be doing it later on today or maybe even tomorrow. But that's it for the Maputo airport. Thank you very much for watching and joining in. I much appreciate if you could like and subscribe and follow me as well. If you like videos, you are more than welcome to download them in the link in the description below, and have a great day.